We're cleaning out our medicine cabinet of all the topical steroids that were prescribed to my son over the last year and a half or so. And I wanted to share 3 important things that we have learned the hard way. Number 1, potency. When we were first prescribed these tubes, I didn't know the difference between them sitting in front of me. But today I can tell you that the hydrocortisone that's over the counter that we started with, desonide cream, triamcinolone 0.25%, triamcinolone 0.5%, mometasone cream, betamethasone ointment, and last but not least, clobetasol ointment are very different. They're different in potency. Clobetasol is the strongest, most potent topical steroid available. I've read it's actually 600 times stronger than the hydrocortisone that we started out with. This I had to figure out for myself, and it was never told to us when these were prescribed. Each physician that we saw had a preference. Our pediatrician liked the triamcinolone. Our allergist said, no, you should try mometasone. And the dermatologist liked betamethasone ointment and clobetasol ointment. Number 2, we use these as prescribed. This isn't even all of the topical steroids. We had a couple 1-pound tubs of triamcinolone, 1% ointment that we used, and several other of these tubes that we've already discarded. We would use it 2 times a day for a week or 2, as was described an analogy. Until you put the fire out, you have to put the embers out. You use it a few days past skin clearing. And each time, my son's basic eczema would escalate. What was just his arms and legs with dry, itchy skin became more red, burning skin after we stopped after our 2-week, 2 times a day. And then we started to see bumps and rashes that we never saw before, oozing and spreading to new areas of the body. Which brings me to number 3, adverse effects. This we also had to learn the hard way. Constantly escalating the need for more potent steroids led me to start questioning what was happening. One thing I questioned was why clobetasol, when you read the drug insert, says it shouldn't be used in children under 12. My son is 9. And that it shouldn't be used in large surface areas of the body. Yet we were told to use it on his arms, legs, neck, and lower back twice a day for at least a week. That sounds like a large surface area. And also reading these drug inserts, I learned that most of the studies done on topical steroids are done for only a few weeks with adults. And so when we started to see adverse effects or his eczema changing and tried to talk to our physician about it, we were met with resistance. And what we've learned on our own is that my son is experiencing topical steroid withdrawal, even though we used the topical steroids as directed. And one of my last points that I wanted to make this video about is my son is in bad shape right now. He's the worst he's ever been. And that's after doing mainstay treatment as prescribed. But my question is, where would he be if we actually used all of these steroids that were prescribed to us?